afraid would make the death retreat. I walk across the bridges with the poison in my vein. Harmony, ice cold,
poison in my vein.
the holy water cannot wash away the blackened stain.
Fire, the thunder,
Wash the blackened stain. You hide behind the painted face.
painted face, the venom taste.
You cannot run and win the race.
Win the race, the heavy siege.
I am the walking shadow, bringing fever to the door.
Walking shadow, bringing favor to the door. Mask of the Raven Doctor.
Lock the gate.
Mask of the Raven Doctor.
Breathe the smoke. Feathers of the blackest plague and beak of heavy iron. I will drag the aristocracy into the holy pyre.
Mask of the Raven Doctor. Mask of the Raven Doctor.
The Duke is coughing heavy in his velvet diamond bed.
Velvet diamond bed.
He looks into the mirror and the eyes are turning red.
Eyes are turning red.
Every noble turns to rust.
Time to rock the cemetery now.
Every symptom getting hot.
getting hot.
I am the gravity that pushes bodies in the ground.
All exploding, that pushes bodies in the ground. Mask of the Raven Doctor.
Lock the gate.
Mask of the Raven Doctor.
Breathe the smoke. Feathers of the blackest plague and beak of heavy iron. I will drag the aristocracy into the holy pyre.
Mask of the Raven Doctor. Mask of the Raven Doctor. You thought the masks would save you. Would save you.
You thought the wealth would cure.
Welcome to the grave. Mask of the Raven Doctor.
Lock the gate.
Mask of the Raven Doctor.
Breathe the smoke. Feathers of the blackest plague and beak of heavy iron. I will drag the aristocracy into the holy pyre.
Mask of the Raven Doctor. Mask of the Raven Doctor. Mine forever. Mine. 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 Throw in the deep.
The abyss is hungry.
All nuclear. We swallow.
The tide. They built a galleon of iron just to conquer the abyss. Conquer the abyss. They thought the ocean was a heaven they could casually dismiss. I waited in the sunken ruins of the underwater shrine.
Harmony ice cold.
Underwater shrine. The navigator doesn't know the heavy ocean floor is mine.
Quiet low thunder.
Ocean floor is mine. You watch the pressure crack the glass.
Crack the glass.
You watch from the heavy metal, tearing slowly like a spark.
Tearing slowly like a spark.
Every sailor turns to ghost,
Turns to ghost.
every prayer is fully lost.
I am the
Gravity that pushes down the ocean to the floor.
gravity
That pushes
down the ocean to the floor.
water is
Requiem of the abyssal siren.
hold your breath.
Welcome to death. Requiem of the abyssal siren.
Lungs will burst.
Quench the thirst.
Palace of the blackest coral, hidden in the midnight sea. I will drag the heavy anchors down into eternity.
Requiem of the abyssal siren.
You thought you ruled the waves. Ruled the waves. You thought the sea was yours.
All new come to the iron hull. Drink from the skull. Sink the counting down. Where the Requiem of the abyssal siren.
Hold your breath.
Welcome to death. Requiem of the abyssal siren.
Lungs will burst.
Quench the thirst.
Palace of the blackest coral, hidden in the midnight sea. I will drag the heavy anchors down into eternity.
Requiem of the abyssal
Siren.
forever mine. Mine. Mine.
Forever.
Lead raise a scream. The sky is bleeding.
All nuclear.
We
Drink the light. They built a golden temple to protect the solar flame. Backing whisper, protect the solar flame. They thought that they could banish me and wash away my name. I waited in the shadow of the lunar hemisphere. Harmony, ice cold.
the lunar hemisphere.
The prophecy is happening and destiny is here.
Destiny
Is here. You watch the shadow eat the sky. You watch the holy daylight die. I am the cosmic gravity that pulls the heaven down.
all rising.
Cosmic
Gravity
that
pulls the heaven down. Eclipse of the blood priestess.
hide your eyes.
Eclipse
You prayed to the sun.
To the sun.
You bathed in the light.
Welcome to the dark. Welcome to the dark. Welcome to the dark. Welcome to the dark. Welcome to the dark.
They tied my hands with iron to the wooden burning pole. Backing whisper, wooden burning pole. They read the holy scripture to annihilate my soul. The Inquisitor was smiling as he threw the burning brand. Harmony, ice cold, through the burning brand. But he didn't know the fire was a weapon in my hand. Weapon in my hand. You watch the ashes in the wind.
You thought the punishment was thin.
I am the phoenix rising from the blackened coal. Rising from the blackened coal.
Ashes of the Iron Witch.
Throwing the bodies in the burning ditch.
Ashes of the Iron Witch.
Sewing their lips with a bloody stitch. Crown of the inferno and a heart of blackened stone. I will bring the fire to the royal holy throne.
Ashes of the Iron Witch. Watch as the judges burn. Now it is our turn.
The smoke is wrapping around the executioner's throat. He tries to pray for mercy, but he's sinking in the moat. The villagers are running from the shadow of the pyre, but there is no escaping from the elemental fire. Every priest who holds a torch.
Every judge who tries to score.
I am the retribution, hiding in the smoke. All exploding, hiding in the smoke.
Ashes of the Iron Witch.
Throwing the bodies in the burning ditch.
Ashes of the Iron Witch.
Sewing their lips with a bloody stitch. Crown of the inferno and a heart of blackened stone. I will bring the fire to the royal holy throne.
Ashes of the Iron Witch. Watch as the judges burn. Now it is our turn.
You thought the fire was your ally, was your ally. You thought the flames would purify, would purify. But the fire answers only
heavy silver wire.
They threw my human beating heart into the factory fire. I waited in the shadow deep behind the iron grate. Harmony ice cold behind the iron grate. The engineers are realizing that it is too late.
Fire, low thunder, that it is too
Late. You in the heavy golden spring.
You listen to the copper ring.
I am the ticking gravity that tears the gears apart.
All rising, ticking gravity that tears the gears apart. That tears the gears apart. Gears of the clockwork empress, stop the time. Gears of the clockwork empress,
Hear the chime.
fingers of the blackest steel and eyes of glowing red. I will turn the factory into a bed of dead. Gears of the clockwork empress.
Oh,
Gears of the clockwork empress. Gears of the clockwork empress. Gears of the clockwork empress.
The grand inventor drops his heavy wrench upon the stone. Wrench upon the stone. He listens to the grinding of the metal on the bone. Every worker turns to rust. Every piston starts to bust. I am the heavy mechanism pushing through the ground. All exploding,
Pushing through the ground. Gears of the clockwork empress,
stop the time.
gears of the clockwork empress.
Hear the chime.
Fingers of the blackest steel and eyes of glowing red. I will turn the factory into a bed of dead. Gears of the clockwork empress. Gears of the clockwork empress. Gears of the clockwork empress. Gears of the clockwork empress.
You thought I was a toy.
Was it all?
You thought you held the key.
All nuclear. Welcome to the bride. The maker down where the iron ground snap. The maker down where the iron ground snap. The maker down where the iron ground. Gears of the clockwork empress,
Stop the time.
gears of the clockwork empress.
Hear the chime.
Fingers of the blackest steel and eyes of glowing red. I will turn the factory into a bed of dead. Gears of the clockwork empress. Gears of the clockwork empress. Fingers of the blackest steel and eyes of glowing red. I will turn the factory into a bed of dead.
Clockwork Impress is mine.
Mine, forever mine.
Welcome to the tent.
Welcome to the tent.
They put me in a cage of heavy rusted iron bars. Backing whisper, rusted iron bars. They made me do the magic tricks beneath the midnight stars. I sharpened up the juggling knives until they cut the bone. Harmony ice cold until they cut the bone. The ringmaster is sitting on a temporary throne.
Fire, low thunder.
Temporary throne. You spin the heavy carousel.
You hear the ringing of the bell.
I am the painted shadow dancing on the circus wire.
All rising, painted shadow dancing on the circus wire. Smile of the nightmare jester.
Clap your hands.
Smile of the nightmare jester.
Laugh out loud. Diamonds of the blackest glass and painted lips of red. I will turn the acrobat into a hanging dead.
Smile of the nightmare jester. Smile of the nightmare jester.
Smile of the nightmare jester. they realized the ticket was a bloody punishment. Every patron starts to cry,
Every lion starts to die.
I am the gravity that pulls the heavy curtain down, all exploding, that pulls the heavy curtain down.
Smile of the nightmare jester.
Clap your hands,
Smile of the nightmare jester.
laugh out loud. Diamonds of the blackest glass and painted lips of red. I will turn the acrobat into a hanging dead.
Smile of the nightmare jester. Smile of the nightmare jester.
Smile of the nightmare jester. You paid the silver coin. You wanted entertainment. Welcome
To the
show!
show. Hush of the nightmare jester. Smile of the nightmare jester. Smile of the nightmare jester. Smile of the nightmare jester.
Clap your hands,
Smile of the nightmare jester.
laugh out loud. Diamonds of the blackest glass and painted lips of red. I will turn the acrobat into a hanging dead. Nightmare
Jester.
is mine, mine. Forever.
Mine, mine,
Forever.
mine. Mine. Freeze in the dark.
The winter is eternal.
All nuclear.
We shatter the ice. They locked me in the mountain with a chain of silver frost. Backing whisper,
Chain of silver frost.
they thought the magic kingdom was eliminated, lost. I waited in the blizzard while the centuries went cold. Harmony ice cold.
The centuries went cold.
And now I will demolish every prophecy they told.
Prophecy they told.
You breathe the freezing winter air. You realize the ice is there. I am the heavy avalanche that buries everything.
All rising.
Heavy that buries everything.
Crown of the glacial empress.
Bow to the snow.
Crown of the glacial empress.
Watch the blood flow. Pillars of the blackest ice and eyes of freezing light. I will drag the empire into the winter night.
Crown of the glacial empress. Crown of the glacial empress.
Crown of the glacial empress. The general is shivering inside his iron tent.
Inside his iron tent.
He realizes nature is a bloody punishment.
Bloody punishment.
Every soldier turns to stone. Every freezing broken bone. I am the absolute zero dropping from the winter sky.
All
Absolute zero dropping from the winter sky.
crown of the glacial empress.
Bow to the snow.
Crown of the glacial empress.
Watch the blood flow. Pillars of the blackest ice and eyes of freezing light. I will drag the empire into the winter night.
Crown of the glacial empress. Crown
fire would save you.
Would save you.
You thought the spring would come.
Welcome, welcome to the call. Crush, 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 crush.
You came for the magic.
For the magic.
You stayed for the fear.
Welcome to the show!
They came into my velvet tent to hear the fortune told.
Backing whisper.
Hear the fortune told. They paid me with a heavy coin of dirty human gold. I look into the crystal ball and see the burning sky. Harmony ice cold.
See the burning sky.
The spirits of the underworld are whispering a lie.
Choir low thunder.
Whispering a lie. You flip the heavy paper card. You see the devil in the yard. I am the mystic gravity that dictates how you die.
All rising
Mystic gravity that dictates how you die.
prophecy of the Tarot Empress.
Read the sign.
Read the sign. Prophecy of the Tarot Empress.
Drink the wine.
Make it mine.
Pictures of the blackest tower falling to the heavy ground. I will turn your destiny into a burial mound.
Prophecy of the Tarot Empress.
The nobleman is shaking as he looks upon the face.
Harmony goes.
Looks upon the face. He realizes he is in a heavy burial place. Every fortune turned to ash.
Every future in the trash.
I am the inescapable destruction in the room.
All exploding.
Destruction in the room.
Prophecy of the Tarot Empress.
Read the sign.
Read the sign. Prophecy of the Tarot Empress.
Drink the wine.
Make it mine.
Pictures of the blackest tower falling to the heavy ground. I will turn your destiny into a burial mound.
Prophecy of the Tarot Empress.
You asked to see tomorrow,
See tomorrow.
but tomorrow is empty.
Welcome to the end. Prophecy of the Tarot Empress.
Read the sign.
Read the sign. Prophecy of the Tarot Empress.
Drink the wine.
Make it mine.
Pictures of the blackest tower falling to the heavy ground. I will turn your destiny into a burial mound.
Prophecy
Of the Tarot Empress. Mine.
forever mine.
Mystic.
Death.
Death. I strapped me to the wooden board and started up the show. Started up the show. They thought that I would bleed for them when heavy daggers throw. I caught the silver metal blaze and threw them right back fast. Harmony ice cold, threw them right back fast. The audience is screaming as the heavy mirrors blast.
Choir low thunder.
Heavy mirrors blast. You watch the silver dagger fly. You watch the blazing supersonic razor, cutting through the velvet blades of the nightmare illusionist. Spin the wheel, blades of the nightmare illusionist. Watch them kneel, daggers of the blackest iron flying at the speed of light. I will turn the circus to a slaughter in the night. Blades of the nightmare illusionist. The target master closes both his terrified and weeping eyes. Harmony goes terrified and weeping eyes. He realizes magic is a heavy circus of the lies. Every dagger hits the mark, every shadow in the dark. I am the inescapable velocity of sharp and cold steel. Blades of the nightmare illusionist. Spin the wheel. Blades of the nightmare illusionist. Watch them kneel. Daggers of the blackest iron flying at the speed of light. I will turn the circus to a slaughter in the night. Blades of the nightmare illusionist. You came for the danger, for the danger. You wanted the thrill. Welcome to the edge. Blades of the nightmare. Blades of the nightmare. Blades of the nightmare illusionist. Spin the wheel. Blades of the nightmare illusionist. Watch them kneel. Daggers of the blackest iron flying at the speed of light. I will turn the circus to a slaughter in the night. Blades of the nightmare illusionist. Mine, forever mine. It's to ash. It's to ash. They handed me a bottle of the heavy kerosene, backing whisper. Heavy kerosene. They told me to perform for them and keep the circus clean. I swallowed up the poison and I spit it at the sky. Harmony ice cold. Spit it at the sky. The audience is cheering, but they do not know they die. Do not know they die. You watch the heavy curtain burn. The heavy curtain burn. You realize there is no return. No return. The heavy no return. I am the supersonic temperature destroying every tent. Oh, rising. Supersonic temperature destroying every tent. Torch of the inferno fire eater. Light the spark. Torch of the put me on a heavy rope 1,000 meters high, 1,000 meters high. They paid to see the acrobat perform and maybe die. I balance on the razor edge with poison on my tongue, harmony ice cold, poison on my tongue. The circus tent is shaking from the heavy songs I sung. You watch the silver tightrope swing, you listen to the spiders sing. I am the inescapable gravity pulling on the heavy thread.
All rising and escapable pulling on the heavy thread. Web of the high wire acrobat
Walks a line,
Web of the high wire acrobat
fall behind. Silk of the blackest iron spinning right above the ground. I will turn the circus to a massive burial mound.
Web of the high wire acrobat Web of the high wire acrobat.
The audience is paralyzed and looking at the sky.
Looking at the sky,
They realize the falling acrobat will never fly. Every spectator turns to prey, every performer fades away. I am the supersonic vertigo dropping from the highest peak.
Web of the high wire acrobat
Walk a line,
Web of the high wire acrobat.
fall behind. Silk of the blackest iron spinning right above the ground. I will turn the circus to a massive burial mound.
Web of the high wire acrobat Web of the high wire acrobat.
You thought I was balancing,
Was balancing.
I was only weaving.
Welcome to the nest. Cut the safety rope. Cut the human hope. Cut the
Safety rope.
web of the high wire acrobat. Web of the high wire acrobat.
Web of the high wire acrobat.
Web of the high wire acrobat.
Walk the line,
Web of the high wire acrobat.
fall behind. Silk of the blackest iron spinning right above the ground. I will turn the circus to a massive burial
Web of the high wire.
Web of the high wire. Web of the high wire. Acrobat.
Web of the high wire acrobat.
They built a heavy labyrinth of silver and of glass.
Backing whisper.
Silver and of glass. They paid the heavy ticket and they thought that they would pass. I waited in the center with a hammer made of bone, harmony ice cold.
Hammer made of bone.
The reflection in the mirror is standing all alone.
Fire low thunder.
Standing all alone. You watch the heavy mirror bend. You see the shadow of a friend. I am the inescapable illusion living in the silver frame. All rising inescapable illusion living in the silver
Silver frame.
The arrogant detective is lost inside the maze.
Harmony ghost
Lost inside the maze. He realizes he is trapped inside a bloody game.
trapped inside a bloody gaze.
Every exit turns to fake. Every reflection starts to shake. I am the supersonic panic running down the endless hall. All exploding.
Shards of the mirror queen.
Break the wall.
Shards of the mirror queen.
Hear the call. Reflections of the blackest iron hiding in the silver light. I will turn the circus to a labyrinth of
Shards of the mirror queen. Shards of the mirror queen.
You thought you saw yourself.
Saw yourself.
You only saw the prey.
Welcome to the trap. Shards of the mirror queen. Shards of the mirror queen. Shards of the mirror queen.
Break the wall.
Shards of the mirror queen.
Hear the call. Reflections of the blackest iron hiding in the silver light. I will turn the circus to a labyrinth of fright.
Mirror queen
It's mine, 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 mine.
mine forever.
Mine, mine, mine,
Mine.
forever mine.
Mirror queen. Mirror queen.
Fires in the forest glowing in the dark. Steel and ancient magic striking up a spark. The cold machine is breathing underneath the pine. Digital and sacred, crossing every line. I traded all my heartbeat for a copper wire. Now I run the current, now I feed the fire. The roots are deeply wired. The sky's turning gray. Can you hear it? Listen to the massive choir. Wake the techno ritual. Shadows in the rain. Ethereal and beautiful. Washing away the pain. Let the heavy bass are deeply wired. The sky is turning gray. Can you feel it? Listen to the massive choir.
Wait, the techno ritual.
Shadows in the rain,
Ethereal and beautiful.
washing away the pain.
Let the heavy bass collide
With the ancient stone,
We are not alone.
in this Gothic symphony, we are not alone. Breathe in the wire, breathe out the fire. Merge the flesh and the steel, make the digital magic real. Shatter the machine.
Wait, the techno ritual.
Shadows in the rain,
Ethereal and beautiful.
washing away the pain. Let the heavy bass collide with the ancient stone.
We are not alone.
In this Gothic symphony, we are not alone. The most beautiful apocalypse that you have ever seen. System online, system online. System online.
Fall from the grace. Santos.
Burn down the heavenly space. Feathers of iron and halos of wire, born in the ashes and baptized in fire.
We are the seraphs
Who shattered the sky, watching the ancient divinity die.
crown of the heavens is melting to gold.
This is the greatest rebellion retold.
The altars are bleeding tonight.
The shadows are eating the light. We open the gates of the sun.
The battle is won.
Read the gospel of the ashen seraph, written in the venom and the blood. We are rising from the holy ruins like a flood. Let the heavy metal echo and shatter the sky. We are the beautiful monsters
Who never will die. Glory of victory. Hey. Glory of victory. Hey.
shatter the stained glass and bury the priest. Welcome the beauty of unleashing the beast. Symmetry broken, the logic is dead. Follow the labyrinth, sever the thread.
Dancing on ashes of empires lost.
Paying the ultimate terrible cost. The altars are bleeding tonight. The shadows are eating the light. We open the gates of the sun.
The battle is won.
Read the gospel of the ashen seraph, written no